Please show a great calm welcome to Janet as she joins at the podium.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. It is such an honor to be a part of this important day with all of you. Thank you, Dean DeChristina, for inviting me to speak. And distinguished faculty, families, and friends, please join me in congratulating and celebrating the College of Communication class of 2022. When I graduated with my comm class of 1992, I was eager to start my real life after what felt like a lifetime of school. But I didn't have a clear roadmap for the future in mind. In fact, I really didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. But I felt prepared and inspired to pursue a career that would leverage what I learned studying mass communication. And while the world was quite a bit different 30 years ago, I hope that you all feel that same sense of optimism today. Back when I graduated, I would never have guessed that one day I would be asked to be a future speaker to a graduating class at Boston University. Sure, I was a good student, but I was certainly not at the top of my class. And at the time, I didn't see myself with the ambitions or the necessary skills to become a future leader at Lucasfilm and Industrial Light and Magic, the birthplace of Star Wars and visual effects. But for me, what I do today is a dream made possible by many years of hard work, good luck, and brilliant people who I work with and who inspire me to do my best. Although my college days are long behind me, I have truly never stopped learning. And actually, the central theme of Star Wars can teach us something valuable today, because Star Wars tells the story of the hero's journey. And that path is the deep inner journey of transformation, which starts with a call to action and a challenge that may seem insurmountable, something many of you may be feeling as you embark on your careers. Ultimately, the hero is on a journey of discovery that leads them to dedicate their life to something bigger than themselves. So what I hope for all of you is that you will take up this challenge from today forward on your own hero's journey. You've learned how to work hard. You've learned how to learn. That sets you on a great path. Just as I couldn't predict what was ahead of me when I graduated, truly none of us can know what the future holds or how we will change as we embark on our own journeys. That said, I am grateful for the honor to share a little bit of my career with you today in the hopes that some of what I learned along the way will resonate with you. So when I was your age, there was what was called a digital revolution in filmmaking. We didn't have digital media, digital cameras, iPhones, the internet was barely a thing, but George Lucas's company, Industrial Light and Magic, pioneered digital computer graphic visual effects and forever changed the landscape of filmmaking. In doing so, they elevated the role of visual effects and inspired imaginations in storytelling by showing what was possible with groundbreaking and never-before-seen imagery, like the water creature in the abyss and the photoreal dinosaurs in Jurassic Park. I remember sitting in my Back Bay apartment as a senior at BU, watching Terminator 2 on, I think it was VHS tape back then. I was absolutely awestruck by the power of computer graphics in that film, whose visual effects were produced by ILM. When I moved to California shortly after graduating, an opportunity at the very company responsible for that work that had intrigued me became available. That opportunity, by the way, was a very temporary and very unglamorous assignment, but I went for it. Housed in the broken down trailer in the purchasing department on the lot, it was a job that was meant to be just a few weeks of literally filing old moldy purchase orders that had accumulated in boxes on the floor. Instead, I managed to parlay that job into a career, which has so far lasted more than 28 years at the same company. Throughout this time, I wound my way through the organization, learning like crazy, and eagerly embracing every new promotion that came my way. even if those opportunities pushed me out of my comfort zone. So my point to you is that at the start of my journey, I took a meager role and I made something of it by saying yes to learning and to committing myself to work hard. Although I had no real interest in purchasing per se, or filing for that matter, I knew that taking this role was a way for me to get in the door in an industry that fascinated me. Not long after getting started, leaders in other departments noticed my work ethic and abilities, and as a result, they were willing to give me chances to develop my talents, some of which I didn't even know I had. I was lucky to have mentors who believed in me. They served as my role models as I took on new challenges and found my passion in visual effects producing, which is something I never would have predicted when I was sitting in your seat at my graduation. Visual effects producers partner with filmmakers to achieve their vision. On the business side of the creative leadership team, they are responsible for getting it done, overseeing the budgets, the schedules, and the teams of artists who create that kind of awesome imagery that had inspired me as a college student. As a visual effects producer, I leveraged the organizational strengths and the clear writing skills I had acquired at BU to effectively manage clients and lead crews. I was a visual effects producer on many projects that Dean DeChristina mentioned, classics like Galaxy Quest and Pearl Harbor, before moving into higher level leadership and executive roles. Our company was founded by industry rebels or heroes who took leaps of faith in their call to action to create new ways of working. That spirit of innovation, fearlessness, and magic is in our DNA, and we cultivate those characteristics in our team. At ILM, our mantra is that story drives everything, and all of our breakthrough innovation work, like the digital revolution I spoke about earlier, is in service of storytelling ambitions. We endeavor to create the impossible in support of filmmakers' imaginations, and in doing so, we transform the industry time and again. The real-time virtual production techniques we developed for The Mandalorian are a recent example. Right now at ILM, we have 35 shows in production simultaneously across a wide spectrum of projects, including all of the Star Wars shows, like the Obi-Wan show that's going to drop next week, the Indiana Jones reboot, Marvel projects like Ant-Man and the Marvels, a feature animation project called Ultraman for Netflix, and we just delivered a really unique, cool, real-time interactive concert project called ABBA Voyage. For this show, ILM recreated the ABBA band members in their prime as digital characters, or avatars, which we affectionately called avatars, so they can perform old and new songs in a concert venue as their younger selves. Even with all of these fascinating challenges, one of the most rewarding aspects of my job is nurturing talent within the organization. I love to look for the rising stars and offer them opportunities for growth in much the same way I was given chances. That's how we build our future. And those rising stars tend to have excellent communication skills, as well as a strong work ethic, curiosity, and grace, qualities you all embody. So I have had the good fortune to grow and evolve in an industry that continues to grow and evolve, and which operates at that intersection of storytelling, technology, and creativity. It's challenging and interesting every single day. I found my people and my purpose, so my path has been at one extraordinary company, which has also become like family to me. As you embark on your hero's journey, remember that there is no set roadmap. You have potential for greatness that you don't even know about today. But with curiosity and hard work, you will keep learning, and you will find that purpose greater than yourself. Don't underestimate yourself or hide from the risks of getting out of your comfort zone. Because when you take chances, you are on a path for transformation. This doesn't mean there won't be bumps in the road, but you won't get anywhere unless you get started. As my good friend Master Yoda would say, Do or do not, there is no try. You are on the cusp of your journey, and one day, 30 years from now, you will look back on the world today and marvel at how much you and it have changed. As you get started, here is what I hope you will remember from my speech. Although your college days are over, you will never stop learning. You have to put in the work. No task is beneath you. Eagerly do more than asked, go the extra mile, and become indispensable. Find role models. They are essential to your career growth. Conduct yourself with grace and generosity. Appreciate those who help you succeed and give credit to your team. This weekend, you will all graduate from COM well-equipped with highly tuned critical thinking and problem-solving skills. Whether you plan to pursue a career in film and entertainment like I did, emerging media, advertising, journalism, or public relations, the fundamentals of effective communication and a quest for lifelong learning that you attained at BU will be true assets as you get going on your career path. Remember, story drives everything, and communication is all about connection. As COM graduates, you are all storytellers, setting out on your own hero's journey with the skills and power to inform and inspire, to change hearts and minds, and make a real impact on our world. I can't wait to see what you do. Thank you, and may the force be with you.